There's a couple of reasons why. Number one is the tax benefits. With the retirement account, a lender has the opportunity to gain income untaxed or tax deferred, where they can pay it at a later date. And they can choose whether or not they want to pay it when they realize it, or they can defer, which most people do. So that's the first benefit with the self-directed IRA. The second benefit with the self-directed IRA specifically is it allows the lender to direct their funds, to have control. Traditional retirement accounts only allow the lender to invest in the stock market, where they are participating in companies or in REITs. Whereas with the self-directed IRA, it allows them to not only lend to someone like myself, but they can lend or execute their money on all types of things: Russian racehorses, businesses. They can purchase real estate themselves. They could be a passive investor and lend to someone like myself. And because that money is for retirement, any of the profits earned go back into that bucket. It's not income that the lender can use as active income. So on real estate deals specifically, it's just a perfect instrument, because oftentimes an operator like myself may need time to pay a lender back. They may need to hold your money for a year, 3 years, or 5 years, sometimes 7 years. So the fact that the lender won't really miss those funds, it allows them to put money and park it somewhere where they are more confident or have more control and ownership versus what they do with the stock market, where they're participating. With the self-directed IRA, they are owning or lending. Using the same example that I talked about earlier, specifically with my deals, what makes them very, very attractive is that same $35,000 property that I'm going to sell for $100,000. I'm going to sell that property for $100,000 at a 7.5 to 10% interest rate over 30 years. So when that lender lends me $40,000 on a property that I'm selling for $100,000, that property has what's called a note attached to it, a document that says that the person that's buying it from me for $100,000 is promising to pay that $100,000 over 30 years. So at a 7.5 to 10% interest rate, that may equate to almost $300,000 with interest and late payments. So the lender that's lending that $40,000, that note is the collateral along with the property. So there's essentially two assets that protect that lender's capital. So if something were to happen to me, there was another pandemic, I was abducted by aliens, I graduated and no longer was on this earth, that lender would make way more money than they would had I paid them back on time. So that's how I protect my lenders, and that's how I'm able to offer them higher return.